So here in Hebrews chapter 11, we're given the opportunity to wrestle with one of the most compelling and challenging passages of scripture in the Bible. It's here in Hebrews 11 that we are reminded of the necessity and the value of faith. Let me pause and suggest to somebody, you need faith to survive. You won't survive without faith in God. I'm talking to somebody with what you are dealing with what's on your table, with the plans the devil has to slow you down. You will not survive without faith in God. And it's here in Hebrews that we are told that if we are going to please God, then we must have faith. It's here in Hebrews 11 that the writer tells us that faith is about being sure. I'm going to wrestle there for a second. High five your neighbor, say, I'm sure. Go back, say, what you sure of? I'm sure God's going to make a way. I'm sure of the power of God. I'm sure of what I hope for. I'm sure of what I do not see. I'm sure God. So who am I talking to? Hollers and say, baby, I'm sure that God's on my side. No. I need some folk who've been through a living hell. But there's one thing you know, I'm sure that God's got me covered. No, I need some folk. The devil has tried to mess you up. The devil has tried to just say, baby, I'm sure that this too shall pass. Say, I'm sure that weeping just might endure for a night, but I'm sure joy's coming. I'm sure that what the devil meant for evil, God can flip the script and use it in my favor. I'm sure that he'll never leave me nor forsake me. I'm sure that in good and due season, I shall reap a harvest if I... Let me help you. Let me help you. Holler at your boy, say, I'm sure. I'm sure of what I believe. I'm sure. God, I could stop right there. Because see, once you become sure, it ain't nothing the devil or people can say to you that can stop you from pressing toward the mark of the high. Oh, I feel like preaching now. Throughout this powerful text that is pregnant with promises, we are given examples of men and women who have lived confident of the possibilities of God. They were convinced of his power. They believed in his potential. And they were willing to rest in his promises. And they were sure, catch this, of his mercy. Anybody know anything about mercy? I'm sure that mercy is real. As a matter of fact, I'm sure of this. If it had not been for mercy, I wouldn't be standing here. Oh, I need some folk who can thank God for... Y'all trying to make me preach. Tap your neighbor, say, baby, mercy saved my life. Literally, the devil almost had me, but mercy said, not yet. Sure that he'll make a way. Sure that he provide water in a dry land. I really could stop right there again, because there's some folk in here who have been in a dry season. Watch this, an extended dry season. It's lasted longer than watch this, folks said it would last. It's lasted longer than the economists said it would last. But guess what? In this dry season, say, baby, look at me. Do I look like what I told you I was going through? As a matter of fact, I look like I ain't been through half of the stuff that I'm dealing with, because mercy helps me in a dry season. So there's some folk in here who know something about a dry season, but mercy says not yet. Mercy says he'll provide a ram in the bush. Tap your neighbor, say a ram in the bush. Say, I wasn't supposed to get the blessing yet, but God said it's my time. I wasn't supposed to survive it, but God said here's the opportunity for a sneak peek of what I can do just to keep you going. I'm sure mercy. Y'all trying to make me preach. See, that's what makes this a journey of faith. Because on the journey, I meet mercy. When I'm confused, I meet mercy. When you're on this journey of faith, here's what happens. It requires that you go after the expected outcome. Tap your neighbor, say, I'm going after it. Say, I know you didn't see it, but I was in the spirit on the Lord's day. And he showed me. I ain't talking to everybody. If I'm talking to somebody, I was in the spirit on the Lord's day. And he started showing me some stuff. And when I told folk about it, they thought I lost my mind. But that's because they wasn't in the spirit when I saw what I saw. And he showed me some stuff. Let me help you. You see, faith is planning for the expected. See, problem is many of us have hopeless expectation. My faith has hope. Oh, you missed what I just said. I have hope with my expectation. Faith is being sure of what we hope for. Faith is what God gives you to motivate you to go after the expected. High five your neighbor, say, I expect to come through this. No, they didn't get okay. Just talk, say, baby. No, say self. I expect to have a smile on my face when I come through this. I expect to have some joy in my spirit when I come through this. I expect to think that all things are possible when I come after I